Power Rangers and Sentai are like onions, filled with layers. Every pose, design, and effect has a hidden meaning. And when you finally notice, it feels like you unlock some secret code. Zenkaiger has especially been fun to watch in this aspect. Given its anniversary theme, there are so many Easter eggs that make it the ultimate tribute. This video will only cover up to episode 15 since the show is currently airing, though I plan on making a sequel once it ends. Zenkaiger's anniversary theme is most notable with its ranger suits. Each one grabs an existing design, but updates it to a more streamlined look, like Zenkai Brune. Daiboken always looked terrible to me for how gray and clunky it was. I get they were trying to achieve a realistic look, but it just looked dull compared to other Megazords. Brune's bright blue and silver colors grab a conceptually ideal design and finally add some life to it. As the leader, Zenkaiser stands on the shoulders of previous leaders. His overall design resembles Akaranger, the leader of the Go Rangers. He has all of the iconic details, blue visor, zipper, and the V chest design. On that note, the V design protrudes out like a shield. This is most likely an homage to Tyranno Ranger from Zyuranger. Near the end of the show, he would power up in the pinch of battle. Some anniversary sets even include him powered up. And Zyuranger was the first Sentai to be adapted into Power Rangers. But Zenkaiser is not just an Akaranger update. That honor goes to Zenkai Red, as he represents the idea of a traditional red leader. Zenkaiser is instead white for two reasons. The Go Rangers never had a white member, so he could easily pass as a semi-sixth ranger. The white color also references Sentai's second leader, Big One from Jaka. And the team colors even resemble the retro team Big One led in Gao Ranger vs Super Sentai. The other rangers are robots, making their designs homages of past mecha. These all come from series with excellent sales numbers: Zyuranger, Gao Ranger, Maju Ranger, and Bokenger. Each ranger's color is the ranger that makes up the Megazord head in that show. Maji Pink made up the head of Maji King's dragon form, so it technically counts. Juran and Brune's weapons are copies of their mecha, while Gaon and Majin's are based on their Red Rangers. All of the Zenkaigers also copy the poses of their red counterparts in their roll call. This trend even continues with the 6th Ranger, TwoKaizer. He looks like a repainted Gokai Red with a blend of Gokaio's helmet. Like Zenkaiser, his color is one his inspiration never used. And Flint reveals that she just copied the Gokaiger aesthetic for Zox's arsenal. The pirates that pirated past powers just got pirated themselves.
What a twist!
Speaking of forms, TwoKaizer uses O-Ranger and Shinkenger inspired armors. The Shinken form mixes the Super and Hyper Cloaks. Oden form has a chest piece similar to King Ranger, which represents Egyptian garb. These forms are powered by TwoKaiser's own robots, Kuttner and Ricky. They're inspired by Shinkano and O-Ranger Robo, though with a super deformed style to stand out. This later makes sense in the show, as the brothers were cursed in these forms in SD-topia. Shinken Red Zord formed the head of Shinkano, thus Kuttner is red. While O-Ranger Robo's red helmet is seen on Ricky, his blue fits with the overall color scheme of that mecha. But as we all know, evil rangers help spice things up. Zenkaiger delivers with Stacesar. His suit is easily my favorite because of its symbolism. His design mimics Battle Japan from Battle Fever. Battle Fever was considered the first series before Toei retconned Go Ranger and Jaka. So whenever Stacesar and Zenkaiser fight, it's a metaphor for arguing which show is first. Not to mention, his name rhymes with two words. The first is obviously Battle Fever. The second is Dragon Caesar, Dragon Ranger's mecha. It fought the Zyurangers before joining them, so perhaps Stacesar will do the same in the future. Given the Zenkaigers are based on past Sentai, their arsenal also weaponizes the legacy. This mostly happens with the main changer, the Gear Tlinger. Its red eagle design references the Vadorin jet from Go Ranger. The Zenkaiger's assistant, Sechan, is also inspired by the Vadorin. As the gear spins inside, the standby beats sound like Go Ranger's ending theme. On the other hand, TwoKaizer's gear Dailinger is a giant wheel like the ones used in the Gokaiger cockpits. It also plays a standby resembling a pitched version of the Gokai change theme. The changers allow the Rangers to access the Sentai Gears. Each one unlocks a power from their respective season. Some unlock past weapons, such as Jaka, Denjiman, Gogol 5, Live Man, Die Ranger, Hurricaneger, Deca Ranger, Geki Ranger, Goseiger, Juoger, and Ryu Soldier. Meanwhile, other gears unlock attacks. These include Go Ranger, Battle Fever, Flashman, Maskman, Turbo Ranger, Kaku Ranger, Mega Ranger, Gao Ranger, Hurricaneger, Go Anger, Go Busters, Tokyuger, Ninja, Q Ranger, Lupin Ranger, Pato Ranger, and Kira Major. The props and silhouettes really emphasize the vast amount of teams throughout the years. But what I appreciate the most is the use of old sound effects. These sounds are very nostalgic to longtime viewers like me, and it's nice to hear them remastered in HD. TwoKaiser's sound effects are also pretty neat, as the gear Dailinger is voiced by the same actor for the Gokaiger's weapons. In terms of visuals, TwoKaiser's armor changes reference each show's theme. Oden form surrounds TwoKaiser in a pyramid, while Shinken form has traditional Japanese shojis. The unique thing about the Zenkaigers is how the Kikainoids can transform into their mecha. They can simply grow, or use alternate modes based on the red mecha of their source season. Magi Dragon is the combination of everyone but Red and Magi Ranger, but Red still pilots it anyways. When the Zords combine, each one forms half of a body. Zenkaiger's silhouette brings the two parts together, like a child combining their toys. Even the singers behind the mecha themes are notable. Isao Sasaki and Mitsuko Horie sing Jurangao's theme. As the singers behind Go Ranger's intro, they finally come full circle with 45 years, given Zenkaiger pilots Jurangao and he's based on Go Ranger. Meanwhile, Room Majin's theme is performed by Psychic Lover. They were behind Magi Shine's battle song and the Bokenger ending theme. TwoKaiser also brings in his own mecha, TwoKaio. In its Zord form, Kuttner and Ricky can pilot each half as vehicles. Kuttner's hovercraft resembles Daikaio's claw, while Ricky's cycle is a clear nod to the Jetter machines. TwoKaio's mecha forms call back to the helmets of those respective mecha. The alteration between gold and silver also references X-Emperor, the 6 Ranger mecha of Lupin Ranger vs. Powder Ranger. But like with the suits, Stacesar is where Zenkaiger shines. He carries a purple version of the geared slinger, which resembles the General Gigi. Instead of unlocking powers, he can summon Ranger and mecha clones. When the mecha appear, toy boxes rise from the ground, revealing them. It's like a collector unboxing their old toys to play with them again. The Ranger clones also appear as stone before running into battle, another visual for dusting off your old toys. And as a walking Battle Fever reference, Stacesar even gets his own version of Battle Fever Robo. It even deploys and fights like the original. While he's only appeared once so far, Zenkai Red also has some notable traits. His blaster gains a blade in its finishing attack, like how past Red Rangers often use swords. Its horizontal position also looks like how Jason wielded his sword in the 2017 Power Rangers reboot. Even minor details have their own secrets. Like the Rangers, the villains also resemble their predecessors. King Bogowas being a giant head on the wall is like how other villains would stay stationary. The most obvious example is Führer Taboo from Gogol 5. Barashita looks like a mix between the Paranoia and Alienizer designs from O-Ranger and Deca Ranger. Ijuda's face is a replica of Kikainoids from Go Anger. The hat also reminds me of Scrozzle from Beast Morphers. While Scrozzle is an American villain, he was designed in the Go Anger / RPM aesthetic given... The last member so far is Gigi. He is a dark reflection of Sechan, being a purple evil toucan instead of a red noble eagle. He's voiced by Tatsuhisa Suzuki, who played another robot ally years back. Usato Lettuce from Go Busters, the assistant to Yellow Buster. But now I want to go back to where we began with our heroes. In their civilian Kikainoid forms, all of the helmets share similar shapes to their Red Rangers, and their clothes resemble those seasoned civilian uniforms. The latter is especially notable in the Zenkai Red special, when the Kikainoids become human. And while the other Kikainoids don't resemble past mecha, they reuse costume parts from other Toku shows. Overall, Zenkaiger's aesthetics are full force brilliant. This show has so many subtle allusions, you can tell the production crew is going all in on the anniversary theme. I still think Gokaiger is the best anniversary, mainly due to its use of cameos and old suits. However, Zenkaiger has its own unique tributes that make it just as cool. EO.
He said it! He said it!
Anyways, what do you think of Zenkaiger's illusions? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, share, and click the bell to stay updated on the latest videos. Well, I'm Julio, stay coolio, and thanks for watching everyone!